Nation, how you doing today? Well, it's the Outlaw John Rocha here with a trailer reaction for this brand new film from director Ben Affleck. You see him there behind me looking pretty cool in them shades. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon in this story called Air, which is, some of you who know what Air Jordan means know that it's about Michael Jordan and the progression of him becoming this spokesperson for Nike. Phil Knight, at the time, a young executive here trying to convince Michael Jordan to be the face of Nike, which wasn't as big as it was going to be until after Michael Jordan became the face of that brand with basketball shoes and whatever. And of course, now we have Michael with his own brand under the Nike umbrella there as Air, the Air brand. So a lot of stuff to be explored here. It's an incredible cast. Matt Damon is a part of this. I said Ben Affleck. Viola Davis is in here as Dolores Jordan, Michael Jordan's mom. Jason Bateman is in here as Rob Strasser. Chris Messina as David Falk. Oh, and Matt Damon is playing Nike executive Sonny Vaccaro, who, if you've ever seen Sonny Vaccaro, he should thank his lucky stars that Matt Damon is playing him. Marlon Wayans as George Raveling. Chris Tucker as Howard White. And Julius Tennant as James Jordan. That's, of course, Michael Jordan's dad. And it says, this is from, of course, it's from Ben Affleck. The moving story follows the career-defining gamble of an unconventional team with everything on the line, the uncompromising vision of a mother who knows the worth of her son's immense talent, and the basketball phenom who would become the greatest of all time. So, very interested to see. This is written by Alex Convery, so not Ben Affleck writing this one. So I want to see what we're going to get. As a massive basketball guy, and you know I broke that Kevin Durant news, as some of you saw on social media. I've been a massive fan of Michael Jordan. I owned a pair of Air Jordan 1s when it first came out. I've bought some over the years. Never was a crazy fan of buying every model, every issue that came out, but I certainly respected Michael Jordan in the game. He is still my favorite player ever. No disrespect to LeBron, but still my favorite player ever to play the game. So I'm very curious to see what we're going to get and how the story is going to be told in this movie. And of course, Ben Affleck, one of my favorite filmmakers as well. So excited to see what his take is going to be on this. All right, well, without further ado, let's jump into this trailer and see what we're going to get from Ben Affleck from Amazon Studios here.
1984 has been a tough year. Our sales are down, our growth is down.
Sonny, I brought you in here to grow the basketball business.
People don't know what the hell a Nike is.
What's a Converse?
NBA All-Star shoe.
There's nothing cool
That's
about
true.
Nike.
You would have to have a pretty compelling pitch.
I can tell them the one thing the other companies can't compete with. Our basketball division is terrible.
I do not love it. This is where you come up with a brilliant idea that no one else can see. Let's hear it.
I got it. I found him.
Who's that? Jesus? Can't afford it.
I'm willing to bet my career on one guy.
Oh,
My name's Sonny Vaccaro. I'm with Nike.
Do you typically make it a habit of showing up at people's front doors unannounced?
I don't like to take no for an answer.
Oh, man. Here we go.
You ask me what I do here. This is what I do. I find you players, and I feel it this time. Yeah, okay, it's risky. When you were selling sneakers out of the back of your Plymouth, that was risky. Don't change that now.
For a rookie
Yes.
who's never set foot on an NBA court.
That's the literal definition of rookie. Yeah.
What's the plan?
We build a shoe line around just him.
oh man.
The greatest basketball shoe that's ever been made.
Who's the player?
Michael Jordan.
Oh, look at those glasses. Jason Bateman.
You have our attention.
I mean,
I believe in your son. I believe he's the future. And his story is gonna make us want to fly.
Wow.
But a shoe is just a shoe.
Until my son steps into it.
Got a name for it?
Air Jordan.
I don't know.
Seriously?
Maybe it'll grow on me.
wow, April 5th. Damn, we're not that far away from that one coming out. Whew. All right, there you go. Man, loved that. Absolutely loved that. You know, Ben Affleck, just so great to see him back behind the director's chair. This one having the appropriate kind of feel of the 1980s there at the beginning of it all. You know, I'm old enough to remember Michael Jordan at North Carolina beating my Georgetown for the national championship, him coming into the league. And listen, he's right. What he's saying, like, Jordan was a rookie. Not a lot of people thought he was going to tear up the league the way he, I mean, James Worthy was considered a better player at North Carolina than Michael Jordan coming out of college here, but Michael left, I think, after his second year to come into the NBA and was just immediately taken off with the Chicago Bulls. And so this is fascinating to see how they also, Nike at the time, as you see at the beginning of the trailer, the sales were down. They weren't really having a foothold in the sneaker industry with basketball, because he's right, Converse was the brand for both Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. They had those legendary commercials with their rival Converses, who was Nike. And here comes Michael Jordan to be the face of Nike and taking a chance on a guy who could have been injured in his first year. It could have been just a flame out, could have been a flop. But somehow, some way, Sonny Vaccaro saw something in Michael Jordan, in his play, in his ability, in his mentality, or whatever, and attached the Nike brand to this guy, and it just went into the stratosphere. So as much of a risk as Michael Jordan was taking, leaving early to go into the pros, believing he could actually be this superstar in the NBA, Nike themselves, overlooked, underappreciated underdog, attaching themselves, convincing Michael Jordan to be a part of their brand, attaching themselves to this guy, and heading into the stratosphere. And isn't that what dreams are made of? Taking a chance when everyone thinks you shouldn't, when no one believes in you, and everyone is ready to discount you. You find it at the bottom of the, when you're at the bottom there, you find that one sliver of hope, you hold on to it, and you ride it all the way into the stars. And certainly that's what they did at Nike. And now, I mean, Nike is massive now, and a massive, massive reason for that is Michael Jordan. So I liked what we got here in the scenes. I like the acting. I mean, Viola Davis coming in with her power as always. Damon kind of figuring this out, looking a little bit, schlubby, which I like that look for Damon always. Affleck with the glasses, playing the Phil Knight thing, and then talking about risks and all of that. So throughout this whole thing, Jason Bateman, Chris Messina, Chris Tucker, so great to see everybody. Marlon Wayans, I'm looking forward to this one now, big time. It checks so many boxes for me, so we'll see what the overall result is going to be. Certainly Ben getting back behind the camera. It's going to be nice to see if he can knock it out of the park one more time. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Are you into it? Are you a basketball person? Or maybe not a basketball person, but this kind of hit that part of you that like cheers for underdogs or whatever? Because it's hard to remember that Michael Jordan was once an underdog way back when. So did it kind of, did it check that box for you? Did it tickle that feeling inside you to get you excited to see this movie? Well, or did it not? Let me know down in the comments section below. Hit a like on this video, share it on your social media, and more than anything else, please subscribe to the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you see when we're dropping all the content we do here on the Outlaw Nation channel. Head on over to Twitch, follow me there, the Outlaw Nation, all one word, and the Patreon, patreon.com/John Rocha, where you can hang out and see all the multiple tiers and benefits you get for being a part of the Outlaw Nation and supporting us here on the channel, which we appreciate. All right, this one's coming out in April. Y'all take care of yourselves, be well, and I'll talk to you next time with another brand new reaction video here on the Outlaw Nation.